Brandon Miller draws a crowd. Over the top, Bridges, swing, LaMelo, flyby, three, on the way. Hornets a little off the mark on the early couple of distance.
Not able to convert it.
Diabate in there for the steal. LaMelo in transition, puts on the brakes, puts up the three.
Not able to convert it.
Diabate in there for the steal. LaMelo in transition, puts on the brakes, puts up the three. LaMelo in transition, puts on the brakes, puts up the three. Another offensive board for the Hornets. LaMelo, still a lock on the cylinder. Are getting those high-quality looks. They're just not dropping their defense on point, though, Terrence.
Absolutely has been, and this is what it leads to. Brandon Miller.
Are getting those high-quality looks. They're just not dropping their defense on point, though, Terrence.
Absolutely has been, and this is what it leads to. Brandon Miller.
They're a defense-first kind of team. They almost naturally score closer to that. Hornets making some subs. James Kalkbrenner in the game. LaMelo unlocks the cylinder for distance and gives the Hornets back the lead.
I think he's built to guard somebody like Cade Cunningham. Sometimes you're going to give up some tough ones.
LaMelo ball. Yes! Williams, LaMelo, Knippel, Diabate, and Green to start the second quarter. LaMelo with the step back. Switch! Diabate, shot put attempt is good.
I think Jalen Duren, much like Sion James, has had his biceps.
Oh my goodness! LaMelo from the wings of the logo. And it's now down 4. Knippel, corner three.
Knippel does as well as anybody in basketball. Sprints the floor in transition. He can find spots because he knows LaMelo's going to find it.
Coming out of nowhere for the block. Then LaMelo gets another one. Jalen Duren up to 14 points. Charlotte with a couple of blocks. Now Knippel with the throwdown. And the Hornets will get another look at it. LaMelo for the tie. Rebound falls to Holland. Knippel will attack. And the Hornets will get another look at it. LaMelo for the tie. Rebound falls to Holland. Great back and forth action here at Spectrum Center. Hornets trailing by 3, 7.5 to play in the second quarter. Here's a steal for LaMelo. It's a foot race. LaMelo ball.
No, he didn't.
Passed up the 2 for the 3. Work it to Melo, corner 3. Had to go high arcing to get it over Thompson.
Shot that too.
Knippel will attack. And the Hornets will get another look at it. LaMelo for the tie. Rebound falls to Holland.
For them on the offensive end of the floor, but you see how physical they are. It's not an easy task. He shot that off one.
Rebound, Brandon Miller. Hornets the number 2 offensive rebounding team in the NBA. LaMelo. Hornets 0 for 4 from 3 to start the third quarter. They had a slow start to the game. They figured it out. Diabate, high percentage shot. Tobias Harris doesn't get the roll on the midi. And Charlotte once again can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Brandon Miller! Fabulous speed from LaMelo! Will give the Hornets a chance to claim the lead here. LaMelo. Rejected. Low ball. Dancing. Dishing. Bridges. Hit that one from South Carolina, but Musa, another offensive board. Low ball. Dancing. Dishing. Bridges. Almost hit that one from South Carolina, but Musa, another offensive board. And Melo gets the bounce. Thompson Boston now into double figures for Detroit, ties it at 80. LaMelo. On Knipple. Finds Melo. Extra pass. Miller for three. It's a big time. Melo ball. Sion James, Con Knipple, Musa Diabate, and Miles Bridges out there. Melo step back. Left it short. Melo ball. D-cell step. Missed it off the glass, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. They got to get there. Hornets down a dozen, largest deficit of the day. Melo ball had it knocked out of his hands, and they're saying Pistons ball. Got 18. It's a 9-0 run for the Pistons. Up to their largest lead of the game. Plenty of time for Charlotte. LaMelo from way uptown. Rattles it. I'd say the door is still open. Detroit's not exactly playing their optimal closing lineup right now. They've got good players out on the floor, though. Musa Diabate unlocks the cylinder on the lob from LaMelo.
LaMelo reads it perfectly.
Holland. This is on the three. Rebound, LaMelo.
LaMelo reads it perfectly.
Holland. This is on the three. Rebound, LaMelo. Trying to get rid of it. Taken away by Detroit. And now Williams wins the scrum for it. Grant Williams can't shake Cade Cunningham. Contested three. Short, but rebounded by LaMelo. And Charlotte just 2 for 15 from three since halftime. Grant Williams can't shake Cade Cunningham. Contested three. Short, but rebounded by LaMelo.
Bickerstaff pulling no punches. Jalen Duren's coming back in the game as well.
Inbounds pass picked up by Robinson. Duren, lob, Harris, slam. Lead is up to 21. How much of this is maybe a message being sent by Detroit on what could be expected if there is a playoff series between these two?
Well, I was thinking just